Battlefield. Earth. Battlefield. Earth.
Wow. Wow.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Battlefield Earth. Wow. Minute
We are
13,
back.
right?
Is this minute 13? Minute 13.
That's what
yeah.
you said. Yeah.
Minute 13.
Wow.
Holy shit.
13 minutes in. I am glued to my fucking seat, gentlemen.
That guy, that alien, using that fucking t-shirt shooter thing, like nobody's business.
You know what?
Nobody's
I
business.
was dying on the grave defending
Mm-hmm.
the laser gun. That thing
Dying on the
shoots
grave.
shoots toilet paper rolls. That thing shoots toilet paper rolls.
Did
you see it hit?
It makes no sound.
Did you
if
see it
that
hit
one
the
fires.
bench and the bench like bounced off? Like it,
Yeah, man.
like something hit. A laser gun
Yeah.
doesn't do that. That was definitely
Wow.
fucking toilet paper.
I don't
Oh, your
know.
Watch
After
that,
Effects
right there.
filter
That was a
does.
toilet paper.
That is the shittiest effect.
It
in
knocked
there
that
is.
fucking telephone thing
That
right
was
there
pretty
too.
cool. Yeah.
I don't. This is a confusing minute, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
What's with the sound or lack thereof?
Well, I think what happened is
I think they wanted you to hear their footsteps as they're running through the mall.
no, they're trying to make it dramatic. They're trying to slow it
They're
down
trying to make
by minimizing the sound. But I think that's only because they fucked up when they made this movie and they have to do it in editing. Because it doesn't make any fucking sense to do this.
What
Look at this.
what is
How many
this guy
escalators are
thinking,
there, man?
Jumping right there. Did you see that? What was that?
Yeah.
He got a little
Sacrificing.
He got a little excited. He thought he could land it. He forgot that he's about 150 pounds overweight.
He thought he could jump 40 feet off in the air and land it.
Yeah,
Are you kidding?
you saw
What?
that Jackie Chan movie?
Look
It was
what he
actually
lands
shit.
on though. Look what
Look
he
at him
lands on.
jump. He that's the fattest jump I've ever seen.
Not only that, he hits like a pole flying.
Should have
down,
landed on
too.
his ass. It looked like he was going to land on his ass. He would have pulled
Yeah,
it
what
off
is-
then.
What was he thinking, man? You're in like a cement fucking building.
What is?
It looks
what
like
is
he's about to do a cannonball into the fucking pool. Like
Pretty great, actually.
no one trying to jump from that height would just like cannonball off the side like that guy does. You would like hold yourself down and then slightly drop down into like a cat pose. That dude just like hopped off.
That's
like
what superheroes and shit do. And real people don't land.
That guy
on
jumped
capos.
off like he was gonna land into a trampoline or something.
I mean,
like that.
Yeah.
Didn't we already in the last minute already go down the escalators? Is this another set of escalators? Like
There's
I'm
a
confused.
many. It's a
Oh
There's
yeah,
many?
I feel like this
There's
is
multiple?
a very multi-level,
Okay.
Multi-level mall.
It's like
Multi-level
in
mall.
it's in a city, right? So it's built
Yeah,
close,
So they went
but
up.
high. So
they
there's
went
a
up a
lot
bunch
of
of floors.
lots
They went
of
up,
floors
AJ.
there.
They can only
They
go
went
back down.
up.
But the ground is filled with asbestos. Did you see this
Oh,
shit?
yeah.
I saw this.
It's
Oh my
horrible.
god!
Like, what is that
Oh my
supposed
God.
to be?
Vacuum.
What is that supposed to be?
That's supposed to stop fires
I
and
think, yeah.
cause lung cancer.
No. I mean, in the movie, what is it supposed to be? Like, is it supposed
Just
to be dust?
apocalyptic wasteland kind of stuff. Like it's probably just the building
no,
crumbling.
it's
That's probably what
definitely
their
like
judgment
the
is.
seal. 1,000 years goes by, the ceiling
Yeah.
of the
Yeah.
drop ceiling of a mall has collapsed, and
Yeah,
all that fiber
definitely.
and asbestos. is
Dude,
just,
we got
like,
bridges
on the
falling
ground.
that are only like 70 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The
Maybe
aliens.
the craziest thing is that this mall is still standing after 1,000 years.
True.
That's the craziest thing. Not the aliens.
crazy.
It's this mall still
It was
standing.
probably built in the 50s, so they used like real materials unlike now.
What the alien's gun does, though. Do you ever take water droplet and drop it on water, and you get that,
Yeah.
that ripple effect?
Sure.
That's what
Yeah.
the alien's gun does to everything it shoots.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
It shot that column, and the column like
Well,
absorbed it. Did you see
I
that? It
think
was
it was
like a
just
drop
an-
of water.
yeah,
It's just
fucking
an easy.
worthless.
It's just an easy After Effects filter they can use. You know, they got it from the Sci-Fi Channel. They just drop it on the screen. It goes, bubbles.
That's
out,
true.
you know?
But Mark,
This,
I think,
this laser gun has about the worst effects I've ever seen.
Mark, I think this goes to your theory here that this weapon only affects organic life. All inorganic, although
I like that.
although not backed up by the fact that later he shoots the
Science.
telephone pole.
Should
nature doesn't like metal or aluminum. So aluminum.
Oh, yeah,
see,
and
that's an
that-
aluminum bench.
That's
Non-ferrous metal.
I mean, there's metal in the human body, right? So like it probably reacts with the blood vessels and stuff, and it just like fries you from
We're
within.
getting some real science now.
It's definitely a distinct possibility, Mark. It's not something I would rule out in a court of law.
Did anyone feel bad for his horse when his horse?
No, that was the most fun. That was the funniest fucking thing where he whistles for this thing and it just
like
comes
playing
running.
Red Dead 2. I was like into it.
I mean, he's about to get
horse.
captured, right? What are you going to do with this horse? Like
You're gonna ride out.
And this horse,
you're getting captured though. They wrote he would get captured, so kill the horse off here.
look,
Like,
props to this horse because this horse was like ready. Like he whistled and like less than not even a second goes by. He's like already on it. He's like, I'm fucking here, dude. It's dead shit right now.
I mean, the horse footage is the best
in.
footage of the movie. So
they
far.
must be on the ground level right now, right? For that horse to just come riding in.
Man.
Like they can't be on the sixth floor right now.
Him on like
oh god, they shoot the horse.
Maybe he found a stable on the 4th floor, next to the food court or something.
Do we really think that the fat barbarian guy would say, "Leave me"? He would not. He'd be desperately asking for help.
Do we think he would go, "Oh, heavenly God," as a line he would say in this era?
Oh,
heavenly God.
Is that something a caveman would be saying?
I don't know. I don't even know what happens to him because fucking
gods.
What
yeah, something like that.
What did the cavemen believe in? Weren't they pagan?
We don't know.
Right? They were more pagan-like.
I mean, that would be badass. I don't believe in this movie that would be the case, but yeah.
Maybe this.
I don't see them saying, "Oh, heavenly God." I mean, I guess these aliens exist, so they're kind of like heavenly gods to them.
You know what we should do after we finish this podcast?
Huh.
We should go back and take the script and rewrite it so it's good. And just fix all this shit.
I don't know if it's possible. I don't know if it's humanly possible, AJ.
Like that line.
What would you keep? You would keep Barry Pepper, right? You'd keep Barry Pepper, and that's it.
He's not doing anything.
That's
We
it.
keep
The mall is pretty
Barry
cool.
Pepper.
The mall you keep.
Not Travolta.
You keep the horse. The horse can
go.
stay. Travolta, you're not keeping him?
No, he's not.
He's not going to bring the people in?
I haven't even seen him. I haven't seen him yet in this movie, and I can already tell you he's not going to do it.
This is what we do. We get Tom Cruise. Next level.
Oh, he does a good, like...
Maybe turn into Mission Impossible meets Battlefield Earth.
Wait, does Tom Cruise ever do a bad guy?
Yeah, Tropic Thunder.
Not really. That was more of a joke, though. I don't think he would do like an actual bad guy role.
It's probably not in his contract. He has to be the protagonist.
He could be Barry Pepper. Barry Pepper can be the bad guy.
All right, I'd take that.
Yeah, you like that?
That's like Caveman. It's like a Scientology take on the thing. Like the aliens are the good guys.
Yeah.
Look, the lighting team was on it.
Showed up. They showed up. With the greens.
They showed up with the greens, a little bit of yellow in there.
Do you think this was just colored in like post and wasn't really green? Because it's weird, right?
I don't know. It's hard to say.
No, I think they used the actual.
Gelled it,
yeah, they gelled it.
I don't know if they did. It's very green.
What year did this come out?
Like that scene might have been
90s.
Because everything's green in that scene. But
did the Matrix
where they were jumping, there were greens and yellows and stuff. There were shades and saturations. Like I think they used that right here. They're using definitely.
Feels Matrix inspired a little bit. The greens.
It does, but there's like a lot more saturation. It's like too much green.
So this scene really
Batman
speaks...
Forever green. This is the Riddler green.
I think we're getting into some good stuff here because the action, as bad as it is pretty entertaining so far.
Pretty good. It's pretty good. And this scene speaks
Not
to
Matrix levels,
Barry Pepper's character because in the previous scene,
you see that?
Well, I was going to say in the previous scene, he was about ready to pop fat, whatever that guy's name is.
Well, he's the gallant hero, you know.
And
now he'll never leave a man behind.
I mean, he was gonna like hit him because they were fighting.
Oh. I was like, does that mean he's gonna fuck him or hit him? I didn't know.
Calm down.
What are we talking about for pop here, man?
I mean, he's gonna jerk him off, AJ. He's gonna jerk him off.
Okay, well, it might make more sense.
Look, when cavemen get desperate and they're lonely.
Well, he said there's not any women in the other guy's caveman tribe, so maybe like that would have happened. You would think.
If you and I and Mark get trapped in a mall
Yeah, for how long?
And there's
How long?
no humans around for 20 miles, and there's an epic snowstorm, and we're freezing to death.
Mm-hmm.
Do we cuddle up naked together? And who's in the middle? Who's in the middle?
I think the last thing to do is
I
light
don't
the
think we need to
Christmas
go
tree.
naked. You think we need to go naked? Really?
I think if you get naked, it's you stay
How well
warmer.
insulated is this place?
And so we need to decide who's in the middle, so that we don't need to have the awkward conversation at the time and waste time freezing to death. We need to decide it now.
Well, you
And it's
Chris,
just-
I think
it
it's
is
the
what-
most body mass, so we'll just
Wow,
yeah.
fat shaming, fat
It's just-
shaming.
hey, it's just
Did
logical.
you see you? Yeah, like in
Mark's
your garage,
tall.
you were
Like,
like,
you have to be
I
in
can
the
feel the
zone.
heat coming off you in the
Oh my god,
Yeah, when you're
dripping
sweating,
down, like,
yeah,
Jesus
you're built
Christ.
for it.
this might be the catalyst to actually make me lose weight. Make AJ look fatter than me.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
All right, well, so I have to be the meat of the sandwich, is what you're saying, and you guys.
Yeah,
Alright.
whatever.
I mean-
it's survival. Like,
If it's not that,
We'll
we're
all
eating you.
just-
So
Honestly, I'm probably going to stay the warmest in that scenario, right? Because I got
Yeah,
I
you
got
would.
coverage all over me then.
yeah, I mean, you're not gonna be
Front
able to
and
move
back.
comfortably at night, though. You're gonna be kind of stuck in a pose. Do you sleep sideways? Because that's another problem. Where you like face up.
I
What
like
do
to
you do?
sleep on my stomach or my back sometimes.
Oh my god, you sleep on your stomach? I think we talked
Yeah.
about this.
Is that
Are you
bad?
still alive? It's terrible for you.
Is it
it's
really?
not good.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my God, am I
It restricts
dying?
your breathing. Like, what are you doing?
Oh
man.
shit, Mark.
Your
Sleep
body's
on
gonna have to
my
work
side.
10 times harder to sleep like that, probably.
It's all right. It's like good workout for me, probably. I mean, you got to go somehow. I feel like if I just die in my sleep and never wake up,
I think
that's
sleeping on
probably
your
the way
back
to
is
go.
probably the healthiest way to sleep. I don't know that for a fact, but I feel like, because I know, like, especially if you have broad shoulders, it's hard to sleep on your side, depending on your mattress.
I lay on my back, and then the cat lays on my chest, and I pet her for like
Jesus
20 minutes.
Christ.
Okay, every night she comes
It's
and
a
lays on.
fucking Animal Farm over there.
And then I usually turn over to my side, okay, and I lay on my side like this. But then I'll wake up in the night, and I'll be more on my stomach. So I don't know.
It sounds like a marathon, man.
Look, AJ, you can't live forever, and you can't take it all with you. So if I'm going out,
That's
I better
true.
go out enjoying it, right?
I mean, if you're going to lose anything, sleep's
Do you
the thing
really
to
want to
lose,
go
right?
out right now? Like, don't.
I don't know. Sure. Why not? It's Friday night. We're watching Battlefield Earth by the minute. Like,
You know, that's how Jimi Hendrix died. He fell asleep on his chest and suffocated his throw up. Just saying.
well, that's because he was doing tons of drugs and alcohol. I literally had
Oh, aren't
two
you?
drinks. Actually, that's a good point. But I don't do those kind of drugs.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Until they legalize that shit.
Oh man, are you guys saying that I'm the fat Cro-Magnon dude here?
No,
This-
you talked yourself into this whole scenario to begin
Oh,
with.
this is
You set up
sad.
the
This is
whole
me.
thing to be knocked down.
Mark's Berry Pepper. I'm fat Cro-Magnon. AJ's already dead by the train. This is so depressing. Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Hey, maybe you'll come back in the next minute. Maybe you're okay.
The alien
that
didn't
killed
even
him?
hit him.
Oh, it went right through his body.
Did it go through him?
Yeah, did you see the ground fire behind
Yeah, I
him?
saw the
That's
ground. It
pretty
looked like he
sweet,
missed.
actually. No, I think it went
I
through
feel
him and
like
it, like ricocheted
This
him.
alien is just shooting these people indiscriminately. So I don't
Yeah,
know
really,
how.
really.
I was thinking Barry Pepper would get captured, but this
Yeah.
alien's just killing them. So how?
Yeah,
is he
he's not
gonna
even
get
giving him the chance to get captured. Like
captured?
he's
He
just
shot his horse,
yeah. What the horse ever doodle?
killing everything.
I know, I was really disappointed in that because the horse is one of the best parts of the movie so far.
Like a
That's not
horse could
saying
do
much.
more than
It's true.
a human. If you need like slaves, a
Right?
workhorse.
How are you
a
going to get
workhorse is a
around, man?
yeah,
You don't have
I-
cars. You need a horse to survive. Are you kidding
They
me?
don't. The aliens, I'm sure, have ways to get around.
Well, yeah, the aliens obviously have.
So they're
advanced
gonna shoot the
technology,
horses.
and they
I'm
can
just
waste
saying,
their
like a
time.
horse is more important than the actual human in like a caveman ecosystem, right?
Maybe. Yeah, I guess you
Debatable.
couldn't really ride a human like you could a horse. I guess you could, but it wouldn't be nearly as efficient.
I'm sure people have tried.
Yeah. Do you ever see a horse? They just shit everywhere, and they act like
Oh my
so
God.
matter of fact about it. It's just
Yeah, have
And
you
they
ridden
pee.
a horse?
So much shit.
nah. I don't ride horses.
fun.
They scare me. They're too terrifying.
Never, not even once, like on a vacation.
My daughter
or something?
rides them every weekend, and I watch, but I don't.
It's dangerous riding horses
scary.
professionally.
I feel they're what 1,200 pound animals. Like they could kill you quite easily.
They throw you and you get killed easily. Happens every day.
Just happened today.
I mean, you can get killed in your car too, so I guess it's like
that can happen too.
Happens every day.
So many ways you could die. For me, apparently, it's by sleeping on my stomach. For AJ, it's riding a horse. For Mark, it's apparently a Russian prison that will eventually be his demise.
It's the
Guantanamo that he's in right now. So they allow him to do his streams though.
Hey, as long as he can stream propaganda, he'll be all right.
Propaganda.
I need to put something behind me. Like what?
Yeah, you need like
what can I hang out?
Banner. I'd say something, but I think it'd be wildly
free mark or
inappropriate.
something like that. Like,
hammer and sickle or something like that.
Bring the Iron Curtain back.
Yeah. Trump 2024. Make America great again.
Any of those, or all of them at the same time would work.
Oh man, I was driving and I saw some Trumpers tonight.
Yeah,
at a stop sign,
man.
They all had their flags and everything.
I see them every day, man.
Just like stalked out on the sidewalk.
Hey, I got a question for you. Not really. I guess it's like Trump.
That's crazy.
What is the Brandon?
What is going on with?
Oh,
what does that represent? I mean, I understand it's like a symbol, but where did it come from?
Let's go, Brandon means fuck you, Joe Biden, and it was from a race where people were shouting "fuck Joe Biden," and a reporter or something heard "let's go, Brandon," and said that's what the crowd was saying, and now that's what the Trumpers.
So they like
use it as a way to say "fuck Joe Biden."
I see the signs every day.
It's really stupid.
Driving.
It's like 13-year-old like.
I just never bothered to look it up.
Yeah, it's really dumb. I mean, how can you say Joe Biden's got like dementia? Like, just don't you feel bad for him? Like,
yeah, he's
dude,
an
like,
old man.
He's a very old man.
Can't ride a bike.
Can't
you need the
falls on the bike.
man. You need the empathy. You don't have it, so it doesn't matter to you.
Yeah. I don't know.
Sorry, I shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's fine. It's fine. No, this is important to Battlefield Earth. Which, by the way, we're on minute 13, and things are still green, right? The horses died. Although I have a theory that I do think maybe this isn't a killing weapon, and it's more of a stun weapon.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Because how else is Barry Pepper going to get caught and not killed?
Probably like by a net or something stupid.
But why would they finally get the net out? Wouldn't the net be the first course of action?
Because
unless, do you think
in this movie at all?
Do you think they are specifically hunting Barry Pepper?
Ooh,
but there's definitely shooting at him.
Cream of the crop.
No, yeah, they were shooting at him here. They were shooting at him at the chair and stuff like that.
All right,
I think
I'm gonna take a bet.
What's going to happen is Barry Pepper is going to get the upper hand or something like that, right? Like he's going to turn it around and attack the alien and get the upper hand, and then like a second alien that has been trailing behind like knocks him out. Or something.
I mean, what purpose? Yeah, what purpose would they have to be executing these guys out of the blue? You know what I mean? Like if they're stunned, I guess that makes sense because then.
Well, I mean, that fat guy was what, food for a week or something? Like
that's true. I mean, maybe like, he's just very valuable.
You don't see fat cavemen like that. We talked about it. We discussed it.
Delicacy.
It's a lot of food. Yeah,
it's a delicacy.
Delicious
delicatessen up in here.
Mark,
so good.
If you had that guy on a spit roast, okay, and he's cooking. Mm-hmm. What's the first part you're going for? Like, what's the juiciest, best tasting part of that fat?
Probably like the love handles or something like that.
Yeah, where the fat.
You really think that would be good?
The back fat. Oh,
anywhere where the fat's roasting on the meat is going to be succulent.
So this is good stuff.
Well, I mean, if the fat is roasting on top of nice meat, it would be probably
Ooh.
If it's all fat, no, not really.
I'm so filled with juicy, delicious meat, Mark.
I'm like savoring right now. Looking at you, Chris. Like, oh my god! Just let me nibble on that.
This is getting very weird.
Yeah, this is what's gonna happen. Is you guys are gonna be like, get naked, Chris.
I'm sorry. Like we're living
by minute
in the
20,
dark ages.
everyone's just gonna be
I'm
naked.
eating humans. Okay, humans look delicious. I'm eating, and the bigger the better. Are you kidding me?
You do what you got to do to survive, right? Come on.
Yeah, for sure.
Honest.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think I would probably eat some humans.
Yeah.
Right? At some point.
I think I'd feel less bad about it than eating a dog, frankly. Just saying.
About that.
No?
I don't think I could kill a person, but if they're already dead, I might take a bite or two. You know what I mean? I might just try it.
If someone's already cooking the meat,
if
I'm just gonna slide in there.
Or if it's one of these scenarios like Alive or something where it's like, all right, Jimmy, we're not gonna eat all of you, but your leg, like we could all feast on that for like a week or two.
Yeah,
like,
well,
that's not that bad, right?
If it's a starving scenario, you're gonna do what you gotta do, right? Come on.
I don't know.
It's like Alive. You're stuck up in the mountains. You have nothing else to eat in that snow. You're going for a body eventually.
How long does that take to do that?
I mean, they're perfectly preserved too. They're frozen in the snow.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about a dead body. I'm talking about Steve. We're cutting your leg off and we're eating your leg. You're still going to live with this.
Steve well? Did you know him well?
Yeah, me and Steve.
You still have to talk to him? He's living through it?
Yeah, he's going to sit there. He's going to eat some of it too.
I don't think he's going to like you very much at the end of that.
We draw straws. We draw straws.
Unless you're like psychologically manipulating him like Hannibal Lecter or something, I don't think it's going to work out well.
I'm going to gaslight the shit out of him.
You're going to have to.
I'm going to talk about how delicious his juicy thigh is, and so he's going to want to eat it himself.
It's like, just think how delicious
such good care of that.
Did you ever see that guy who takes the salt and like drops it like this? I'm going to do that over Steve's thigh, and he's going to be all into it.
I mean, now it just sounds sexual.
I mean, there's an element of that to this, for sure.
Yeah, I think there is a little bit. It's coming through.
It's definitely coming through.
And the salt drop, yeah.
All right, so what's our hypothesis for minute 14?
I have a theory. I haven't seen Battlefield Earth since it came out, so I really don't remember anything about this movie. But the only thing I can think of is he has to be like capturing these guys, right? Like, why else? Does Barry Pepper have something he needs that he would just kill these other guys and go after Barry Pepper? Like, I don't know. That makes no sense. But maybe the movie's so bad it never will.
And there's definitely some foreshadowing going on with the glass, because in the last minute they make a moment out of it where he gives him the glass, and Barry Pepper keeps it.
Pepper, yeah.
Well, my prediction was that he would like do a counterattack against the alien, so that glass would come in real handy.
Oh, he's gonna
like
he can reflect the laser or whatever.
Yeah,
damn, that would be badass.
Like refracted.
That'd be fucking badass, Mark.
Because he would know that glass reflects like that. Yeah,
just stab him in the neck with it.
That'd be cool. Maybe he'll use the kill an anthill and just like magnify it.
It's like 5 minute long scene of him just killing ants.
I mean,
have you ever done that?
I'd be pretty mesmerized by it. No, I haven't.
I think every member of Scientology has. So I can understand. Yeah, just they're out there killing ants.
Yeah. Is that one of those things that makes you a serial killer? Like killing ants? Is that like a first step?
I think
that's first step.
If you're a member of Scientology, they just put you in a room with like a puppy or something, and they make you strangle it to death or something like that.
Christ.
While they film it so that they can blackmail you or some bullshit like that.
Probably.
You know what I mean?
God, damn, that's dark.
That's how I would start a cult. You got to get the dirt on everyone so they can't leave.
That's true. You have to be very charismatic enough that they're willing to follow you to no end. That's the goal. That. You have to be narcissistic enough, and that they can. Because even some of these guys, like, I went and watched that whole thing on Waco. That guy had people following with like PhD degrees. You know what I mean? You have to be pretty smart to fucking trick some of these doctors and stuff into believing this shit.
What was he doing then? He was tricking them. What was his moves?
Wasn't that just like a big sex cult, bro? Like that will trick everyone.
They all are, Mark. They all are at some point.
It's just like they're all sex cults. It's all about sex. It's all like
That's just
That's
called
what
life,
Christianity
Mark.
is, Mark.
That's life, Mark.
How do you think it works?
That's why we need to start one, Mark.
This is why. This is the whole point. You give the men all the power, and everyone falls in line behind. That's the whole point of it.
How many Patreons are just like cult members?
We're starting a cult.
We're starting a cult, everybody.
They're everywhere, left and right. You have no idea. Is the problem?
The BMN.
I couldn't.
Cult.
They're in your small community right next to you, man. There are churches doing that shit right under your nose.
Doing what shit?
Cult activity. People just don't realize how much of it is. Oh my god, it's fucking everywhere. People just don't realize the level of manipulation that happens in these environments and communities, because most of them are controlled by men. You know. It's very interesting stuff when you start looking into it.
It's kind of scary, honestly.
It is.
Yeah, I've never experienced any of that, so it all sounds like a joke. But if it was really happening to someone you know, that's terrifying.
Yeah,
I'm hoping there's a lot more scrutiny with just like the internet and everyone tuned in and stuff like that. Shit like that gets revealed.
Well, the other thing about
often.
the internet is it allows these people to connect more and do more of it, just across farther distances.
Yeah. You ever hear of 4chan, Mark?
Have you ever heard of a thing called Facebook?
You ever hear of Truth Social, Mark? You ever go on Truth Social?
Haven't been on those sites, no.
You would fit right in on there. You should check it out sometime.
Okay.
All right, that's going to do it for minute 13. Minute 13.
We're getting into it now.
We are getting into it. I'm excited to see what happens.
We're trying to start a cult, right? Yeah, let's do it.
By the end of this, if we haven't, I feel like we've failed Battlefield Earth.
I think we already have, gentlemen.
We've got them.
I mean, it doesn't count if it's just us three, though. Sleeping naked in a mall, and you guys thinking about how delicious I am.
I don't know. Maybe we need to pose it up to the patrons and see what they think.
Yeah, it's true. All right. That's it for minute 13 of Battlefield Earth. Battlefield Earth. Battlefield Earth.